But I don't know if you remember my trainer / manager back then. He did a fucking interview.
Oh my God, dude!
Yeah, I can't say no names. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. He did a fucking interview before our fight, and he was like, "If Rampage lose to Forrest Griffin, I'm gonna retire." And this is something that I really didn't talk about that much back then. But back then, I was really into the power of the mind and law of attraction.
Yeah.
And in the back of my mind, what you call it, subconsciously, I did want to lose that fight because I wanted to fire him and I couldn't get away from him. I'm serious. This is true. And then
I recall thinking like, okay, I guess there's no real qualifications to be a coach. I guess you just show up and say I can hold mitts. Okay.
Yeah. Because it was a weird way how he got in there, and then there's another weird way how he finagled to being my manager. But he said that in an interview, and I remember him saying that right there and there. Cause I was right there, and in the back of my mind, I was like, "This could be." But I was a champion. I didn't want to lose my belt, but then I had to snap out of it. But when you hurt my leg in that fight, my mind being so strong, that was the only way. I had to heal myself up in between rounds. I had never been leg kicked like that before. And then I found out who showed you that shit, and that shit kind of hurt my motherfucking feelings. 'Cause I used to train with that motherfucker.
Like who?
What was that guy's name? What was this guy? They said you trained with him. And you asked him to show him the leg kick. James Irving, is that true?
I mean, I trained with James, but
they said you asked him.
Well, he had a very good tie kick, but like it's not like it's a tie kick. It's not like a trade secret. I mean, guys invented that kick 300 years ago in Thailand.
But no, you kicked me in my lower half of my leg.
That was an accident.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it was not on purpose. Swear to God, it was not on purpose.
You did it over and over. Well, you make the same fucking mistakes over and over.
No, all right, so distance. So I figured at that distance, my leg would be longer than your right hand. And so that's where I stayed. I was afraid to go up and land the kick where I wanted to because I figured, well, if I get that close, I'm in range for the right hand. So it was just my attempt at distance management.
So what makes you think that you won that fight? Did I not drop you in that fight?
You did.
And did I not slam you in that fight like two?
No. I'm going to say no, you didn't slam me in that fight. My foot was on the ground clearly. I had you in a triangle too, and I'd seen the Japanese guy you fought, who you picked up out of the triangle.
That's Sakuraba? Or you talking about the Brazilian guy? The one I knocked out?
No. The one, a Japanese guy in Pride, he triangled you, and he did it way smoother than me, but he stepped down from it.